I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button. Sorry, everyone. That's a lot of plastic sheets in my face. It's also going to make the VOD for this a bit awkward. Because I accidentally hit stop streaming instead of transition scene. Whoops. Yeah, I probably need to leave this continuing there. Yeah, sorry about that, everybody. That was a bit of a derp. Okay. Don't want to build those walls yet. But I can probably construct the other ones around here. Just so we have a bit of an idea of what it's going to look like. Before I go and make a second level on it or something. Oops. So yeah, that's sort of what I was intending for this. Having a couple of windows around, but having also wall space so I can put lockers down if I want to. I did not get suit damage from that. The suit damage actually came while I was mining off stream. I hit a little voxel and it wasn't happy with me.
Jetpack on.
Yeah, I think I will. I will make this higher. But I like the wall too with its asymmetry and annoying. I might mess around with the walls a bit before I pressurize this space. What I'd like is the wall 2 there, that way, and then that way. Because if we do that, this is how it'll look. Which I think looks kind of interesting. Add some interest without it being just straight up symmetrical in that block. Not sure what to do around this airlock. I guess I should start designing the airlock before I go too far to doing everything else. Oh. Not for now, but I think at some point I would like to have this airspace shared with the rest of the base so I don't have multiple airlocks to go through to do things. Although, it'll really only be this airlock I'll be traveling through. Getting food is not a very common thing needed, so it should be okay. Let's see if I did that all correctly. So Tex, one of the reasons you might not want to connect the two pressurized spaces is this one might get toxins and stuff in it, depending on what I'm putting in here. It shouldn't, I think. But if you accidentally put something like the arc furnace in there, it would off-gas and then create toxins that you'd have to filter that you wouldn't want in your greenhouse, for example. I guess it's mostly as an extra safety net for your delicate space. Alright, I think I know what I want to do. So, let's get rid of that. Actually, let's get rid of that out of my hand. Crowbar. Switch those. Grinder. Go with wall type 1 there. And then just in the corners, I'm going to use these bits that have the extra part. So I'll probably... Oh, I can leave those ones. I think they look okay. Yeah. Yeah, I like this idea. So something I've been doing in this play, Barnaby, is I'm trying to avoid using other people's pre-made solutions for stuff, because I think that takes away a lot of my fun in the game. I know other people don't mind, but for me it kind of does take away some of the fun. So I'd prefer to come up with my own solutions rather than using other people's scripts, as it were. Which means, yes, at some point I will probably mess around with scripts just to see if I can come up with something, but at this stage I want to just do it with logic circuits and do stuff myself. This is a fiddly part of building. I'll try the MIPS thing. One of the reasons I'm willing to try the MIPS thing is it sounds like it might be one way to muck around with some stuff like that before I muck around with the programming for Lego. So it sounds like there might be some similarities there. Okay, I think that's all done. I just need to do these two walls here. Even though I may well hide that corner of the room behind like a wall here or behind a door. Okay, cool. Decorations satisfactory. Let's go get some doors. Uh-oh.
Jetpack on.
Uh-huh. Yep. I did that. I need to get a screen cap of this somehow.
Hydration critical.
Yeah. Quiet, suit person. Does F12 work as a screenshot key? This wasn't working for me the other day. I'm gonna do it this way. Whoop. Okay. That should work. Okay, game, I get it. Hydration's low. It's not that much of a deal yet. What am I gonna need for an airlock? Bunch of stuff. You know how a lot of streamers have a hydrate redeem. Oh dear. Oh, actually, on that, don't have the stuff in here at the moment, but next week I might need to get you guys to remind me to do some of my exercises I got from the physio when I went yesterday. Try and fix my shoulder up a bit. What the? I apparently clicked the button. Glad I didn't put all of the silicon in. I'm not a bad patient when it comes to rehab stuff. I was when I was 17 and I had surgery on my knee, but then I broke my finger while I was at uni and through boredom did a lot of the exercises. Let's open that up. And my function in my hand is so much better than the surgeon and the occupational therapist expected that it can be probably put down to the fact that I did the exercises during lectures when I should have been doing other things. So I'm more inclined to do the right things these days. But we'll see. And I really do want my shoulder to stop hurting. It'd be nice. And the exercises do actually relieve the pain a bit. So that'll be helpful. That'll be good for making me do it more often. I need gold. I have gold. I need a sensor. Wall-to-wall walls. Good title, Laws. Then I'll need a couple of active vents. I'm trying to think which way I would like to attempt this speeding up of the airlock. One of the suggestions I've had for my current airlock is that this pipe length is too short, and so this active vent isn't able to suck air in as quickly. Or pull it the other way, because apparently the pipe might have an impact on that. But I'm also wondering whether I can set up multiple passive vents connected to an active vent, so I'm pulling from multiple cubes, as well as potentially figuring out a way to keep pressure in the pipe without letting that pressure get so high that it potentially explodes. Yeah, so one of the issues I've found with having pipe setups where it's just a pipe rather than having a passive vent on the end is the pressure does build slowly. And I'd like to not have that be a thing. So I'm trying to think of yeah. Trying to think of ways to do that. I'll start setting the thing up and then we can get to that point. Then I just need some pipe because I don't have much pipe out there. But I'm going to need some more iron, so let's just go out first. I know the pipes can take 60 megapascals, but when I was playing with Capac, they reached that. So I don't want. Basically, I know people are suggesting I do things this way, but I'm not going to do them that way. I'm going to have the passive vents, but I want a system that I don't need to babysit. Which the current system does not need babysitting, but it is a bit slow. Yes, Capac may have been part of the issue. That is true. Him stopping the airlock may have contributed to the build-up. But I'm planning on playing this with Capac again, so I'd like to have a system that is vaguely Capac resistant. There's no Capac proof. Just like the Titanic was not unsinkable, there is no Capac proof. The back pressure regulator set to a reasonably high amount between the passive vent and the active vent would do it. Yeah. Alright, I'll give that a crack. That sounds like a good option. So have a decent length of pipe, have a back pressure regulator so that the pressure in the pipe is high enough that it pushes the air out quickly. Yeah. I can see this working well. There is a Capac proof. It's about 40 to 50, right? Yeah, with his cocktail streams. Uh, 40 to 50 proof's pretty low. It's like 20 to 25%. I think it's a 2-to-1 ratio. Yeah. Okay, I'm liking this idea with the back pressure regulator. Let's give it a crack. I think that achieves what I want to achieve with it. I'm not going to dump the iron in there yet. So, I've got my 2 active vents. I've got a passive vent. Let's make another one. I didn't ditch all my stuff that was in my inventory when I went outside, like a dope. Want some pipe. I'm not sure giving it a crack is something you want to do when you're dealing with airlocks. Fair enough. Yes, this game does model solar heating to some extent. Or at least it used to. This room in here is getting slowly warmer, both due to the plants respiring, but I think also because of the sun. Okay, got another 20 pipe. That should do. I think that's all I need from that. So we need a console. Make a console. Nah, I'll just make one. I was thinking whether I wanted to put a console on the outside to make it look interesting or whether I wanted it to be using the doors, but I think I'll just leave it. Console, advanced airlock. So I've got a sensor. I'll need an APC. Sensor, 2 actives, 2 passives, and then I need the... Oh, I do need the back pressure regulator thing from this. I presume that comes on the pressure regulator kit. Yeah, back pressure regulator. Cool. Then... Oh yeah, you need glass for the console, don't you? Stellite glass sheets. Oh right, that's for the hardened solar panels, isn't it? I'll do. Let's just make that for now. I don't have enough stuff to airtight the space, but I'm just going to set up the airlock and then we'll go from there. I need... The doors aren't on this one, are they? No. Doors are on this one. Door. Yeah, Laws, it'd be bad if you could break the stuff by stepping on it. That would be awkward. APC and then maybe a battery charger as well. I should make a battery for it too. Make a fresh battery. Well, nuts. Which one should I get my steel out of? Yeah, Barnaby, I might do the glasses, but I think I'll probably leave them. I'm not sure with the time the airlock's going to take that I'll get that done today. It's only something to do, but I don't know that it's going to be done today. I know it would make the off-stream mining more convenient, but I don't know how much... I don't think I'm going to need to do much mining this time, or that I'll get much time because I've got to do the wrong way up stuff. I think that should be all. Before I leave, though, I should make another stack of cable. So I think I'm going to need a lot to get over to where this thing is. And I don't really want to do fancy smelting off stream. I feel like mining, sure, but as soon as I start making anything, it's like, oh, how much of this am I playing off stream? And these are meant to be fairly chill streams anyway, so I think I'd rather do mining on stream than accidentally do too much off stream. Is my perspective on it at the moment. But I agree I totally understand where you're coming from. I think it would make some sense if I had the materials already to just make one. I actually might. I don't know if I do. But I think I want to focus on this airlock for now. I don't want to get distracted by yet another thing. There's too many distractions. Okay. Let's go outside with all my stuff. Let me out. Let me out. All of the stuff off of the floor because I don't want to get it blown away in a storm. Though it does seem relatively safe in the airlock. That looks good. So let's start with the console. Let's start by ditching those actually. Oh, I only made one back pressure regulator. Whoops. needed to make 2, I think. No, Corin, I'm not thinking Capac will join me in this save. I'm thinking Capac will join me playing Stationeers at some point. It will only happen once this update is working properly. So at the moment, this update of the game doesn't actually work in multiplayer. So he actually kind of can't join me. The multiplayer is apparently quite broken at the moment. Okay, console. I like it in the middle of the wall because it looks nice. And then let's figure out how we do these pipes as well. So I can probably put the APC on the outside of the airlock. That way. Then that's kind of all the stuff that has to be in there. Let's put the doors in. What sort of doors do I want to use? I do like the big glass doors, but they do have a bit of an annoyance around cabling. Composite doors have an advantage over that. Manual hatch. Yeah, let's go composite doors. On this one, it's the production facility. Which? Huh. Doesn't actually tell you which way it goes out. I know which way it is, but I was hoping if you highlight it over the APC, it'd actually tell you which way it was isolating. It does not. One, 2, 3. Then wire up this side. And then I'll figure out the piping. That should be everything connected. Yep, cool. All right.
Jetpack on.
So you guys keep... Whoop. Throw it out straight as I'm going to talk about it. You guys keep saying 8 pieces of pipe then. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, that doesn't work. Actually, I do need to do it that way. Go there, there, there. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Eight. Back pressure regulator.
Power low.
Oh wait, I'm going to move that up a block. Oh, I can't. So then the APC's in the way. Okay. Okay. You have to fiddle around with this a bit. Let's think. What can I do to make this neat? This is one of the things I really hate about building in walls. Some of the cables you just can't get out to remove. It's very frustrating. So I don't think I can place a pipe there. No, I can't. So that can't be there. Have to grind off the wall. Then I can snip the wire. Now I'm going to have to put the wall back up. Okay. So what I'm thinking is... Console makes this a bit tricky. Sort of wants to be there. So I don't think that I like the idea of. Griff Prime, I like both this and Space Engineers. They give me different degrees of different satisfaction in different ways. I suppose the back pressure regulator could be up there, couldn't it? That doesn't look too ugly. And I suppose since I'm
Jetpack on.
not, because I've got this regulator on, I don't need to worry about having exactly the number of pipes that people were saying, because I'm doing it differently. So that's what I was thinking. Now, where does the APC go? Guess it goes down the bottom now. Yeah, I guess it goes there. Oh, that doesn't look too bad. Actually, let's move that up there. Something like that. And then... that goes in there, that goes to there, then over and joined. Yeah. So, pressure regulator, output. Wait. So, the pressure regulator will output if... Wait, that's a back... Oh, did I not build the right one? I did not. Back pressure regulator. There we go. I could just leave it at like 1 megapascal or something. And that should be plenty to push pressure backwards. To store in the pipe while being safe. Okay. Now, I shouldn't need that setup for the external arm of this. Because the external arm... I could potentially set the pressure to 0. Even though I don't really... Because there's only 1 kilopascal atmospheric pressure? Oh, what I could do, rather than having this running off the Airlock's APC, I could have this running off the mains. So I can run this all the time, but the Airlock won't bleed power because of it. So the reason this can be set to 1 megapascal is it's the pressure in this pipe, not the pressure coming in or out of the active vent. The active vent will still manage the pressure in the space in there. So it doesn't matter how high pressure this is versus the composite that I've built around here. That's irrelevant.
Jetpack on.
Let's do this, just in case I decide to change the doors. And now I need a kit wall. And where's my wall? What do I want? Padded walls on the outside. Yeah, let's go padded. Oh, yeah. We could do that. And then... Oh, the arches are bigger than the regular padding. Oh, arch with light fittings. Padded window? Padded window thin? Let's just see how this looks. I just need to have those placed so that I can place this anyway.
Jetpack on.
Okay. That's just got to be built up, and then I got to build up this huge room and actually enclose this space now. That's going to take a while. A lot of stuff. So, what am I going to do with the ceiling in here? Let's start with that. Ceiling in this space, I think, should just be... Let's go composite wall 3. For in there. But for this, what do I want to do? I think I want to go and build stuff that's not completely windows. Oh, that's an annoying aspect of that. I should have put... I was going to do like a band of things and then do windows, but this is actually encouraging me to probably just do composite walls over the whole thing. Actually, yeah, because I'm going to want to put lights on the ceiling, so yeah, let's do this. Let's have a proper enclosed ceiling. We can have our glass roofed glass greenhouse rather than production room. Do a few skylights. Actually, yeah. Let's do summer skylights. I'll just put this in and then I'll grind out the bits that are... Yeah. Do defined skylights as opposed to just doing most of it as windows. I need more walls. I need another 6. Doop. Natural lighting is good for you. Natural lighting also saves a bit on power, I guess. Yeah, letting lots of stuff be added on walls was a sensible change for the game. It was a bit silly that you had to mount everything on frames. So we want kit wall 6. Oh. No, I'm just putting these back in. Always worried, even though Stationeers is pretty good at it, I'm always worried that stuff on the ground will disappear. It's just one of those things that I don't think I'll ever not be worried about in games. It's like if you leave stuff on the ground, it might get deleted. It might fall through the world. Yes, my workspace is getting cluttered. It's a good thing I'm building a new workspace. It is handy. At least it's far better than Space Engineers used to be with wheels. Yep. 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 There we go. Let's rotate it around. Okay, so we're going to do skylights.
Jetpack on.
I think I'll do like... Maybe I'll do... there. And... here. I think that'll be enough. Cool. Alright. I'll start assembling this with my stupidly large amount of plastic. And then see how much glass I need to finish it up. Oh, welding torch and plastic sheets. For the doors. And they need glass sheets now. That's fine.
Jetpack on.
I will probably cover the top of that eventually. Or I may just leave it not. Actually, this is a production area. It doesn't need to be pretty on every angle. Oh, wait a sec. I'm going to want to put lights in here before I pressurize it, because I'm going to probably have to pop these panels off to fix sliding bits. I think. Now once I get the facilities in here, I can put a floor down, and I can actually have completed sort of a room, but possibly one of the first times ever in Stationeers. I'm going to turn this off because I'm noticing my battery is getting low. I swear I made more plastic sheets than that. Did I not bring them all outside or something? Huh. Oh yeah, Final 272, this is the beta branch. Did I leave them inside? Didn't. Oh, I did. There they are. Yeah. Yeah, Final, this is so much. This is running so much better. It's a different experience with how smooth this is. Did leave some sheets in here. Let's make some glass. And yeah, I think I'm gonna run out of silicon, and possibly before I even get this thing airtight. I'm kind of tempted, even though it could be problematic later. Oh, actually, it'll just be a bit of a faff. Won't be too bad. I'm kind of tempted to pressurize that room with atmosphere, so with the pollutant, just to test out this airlock design and see how much quicker or slower it might be. Trying to think of other things, but nothing's coming to mind right now, so through the airlock we go. No, I will not put pollutant in my greenhouse. They are fortunately isolated. The Stationeers does have a conveyor-like system, Bob. They're called chutes. Get all the glass in. Oh no. Oh no. This should be okay.
Jetpack on.
I was like, hang on a sec. Did I make too many windows in the roof? Am I going to not just have not enough glass? I'm worried I may have just not enough glass to do the doors as well. Okay, in theory, that should be all the walls done. Sweet. Alright, I need to quickly cable this up to the rest of the system because this battery in here is going to die super quickly. If I don't. And I should bring power from, guess here. I think this building might be killing more of my solar than I anticipated. Oh. Didn't realize that was going to be a problem. Forgot that lockers blocked your cables. Yes, Graz B lockers. As in, because the B locker is blocking the cable. Oh, come on. This is killing me. Having to do these massive long lines. Okay, that's got now enough power to run for a while. So, we need our disc. I need to use this glass sheet to finish the console. I think my disc is inside, annoyingly. But let's just test and see if this place is airtight. So, right-hand vent is the other one, yep. Set. Nope, you're right. Turn you on. Okay, yeah, we're pressurized in here. So we're up to 2 kilopascals. And we've got a little bit of nitrogen from when I was using my jetpack. Alright. Switch you off. Close the door. Open the door. Set inward. Turn you on. But not for too long, actually. Let's not turn you on. Don't know how quickly that'll be able to pressurize and explode the... Oh, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Set inward, turn on. And then... I was coming out here for... Can anyone remember why I was coming out here? Why was I coming out here? Oh, man. Disc, thank you. Thank you. disc and label maker. Oof. And I'll need to make some lockers as well at some point. So that I can move stuff up to the new production facility. Right, so where's the disc? There's the disc. Then label maker, which has a battery. Let's turn you off because my power issues are becoming real. Because I left my base lights on too long and I don't have enough solar panels yet. This place feels huge compared to anything I've actually built before. What am I hearing? Why does the label maker make that noise? Oof. Oh, hang on. I think I have some vague memories of having issues with it when I mess around with these things without setting it that way first. Let's set this at 0. Internal pressure. I think my other one's set at 20. So I want to have a fair comparison between the two. Let's turn this on. Oh, it's locked. Right, so I just need to see what pressure I can get it up to inside. Oh, I have to disconnect everything. I just need to do some manual control for a sec. I'll fix that up after. So what I want to do is set the external vent to be blowing outward and on. And then I want to get this out, and I want to see that I've got the same pressure in here as I do in the
Jetpack on.
in the other room. So 6 megapascals in there, which means if I turn this on, it does nothing. Oh no. No. Why has this done nothing? Huh? It's set at 1,000. That's at 6,000. Why is it not working?
Jetpack on.
Oh, now it's working. Okay. And probably was working before, it's just real slow. So we're up to 3 kilopascals in here. This is going to be annoying to empty out after this test. It's going to be real annoying.
Jetpack on.
That's okay. I figure this test is worth it. It's a useful thing for me to understand and to get better at, because, like, in these streams, you do end up spending a fair bit of time in airlocks. So if I can make an airlock that's even 20% more efficient, that's really helpful. Oh, yeah, good point. I can just vent it all to the world, which means I don't have to suck it all back out, which is good. And then I can just vent from 1 kilopascal down to vacuum. Really need to stop forgetting to turn the label maker off. We're up to 6 kilopascals. In fact, if it's faster with this room at lower pressure, this room's pressure should be irrelevant to this airlock setup. So, yeah, let's test. Let's turn you off. Okie dokie. I don't have a more scientific way of doing this test than just timing it on my phone. Stopwatch. Alright, cycling to exterior, starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. That was 11.98 seconds until the doors were open. Cycling to... So we'll call that 12. 12 to get outside, and how long to get inside? 3, 2, 1, go. $24.49. Okay, let's try again. Wait, did I? I don't know if I reset my timer. I think I did. Let me just try those again. 3, 2, 1, going outside. Yep, about the same, 11.87. So it's somewhere around 12 seconds for going outside, and then inside. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, 12.5 seconds-ish. Alright, let's go see how slow the other one is. the back pressure regulator things, yeah. If I can get to a position where I can run it all the time so that it's a permanent safety feature, I think that'll be a really good one for speeding up airlocks for, and still being quite capac resistant. All right, going inside. 3, 2, 1, go. And okay. 30.5 seconds. That's a big difference. That's a big, big difference. Oh yeah, I should set the pressure to 0 on this one just to see whether that, now that we've seen it takes 30 seconds. Wow, adding the pressure to come back inside adds 10 seconds to the time going this way. So that was 22 seconds going out. That's quite a lot. Yeah, I've set it to 21 here. It's like the difference is so huge that I think we can be confident that the difference is there. And meaningful to the extent that I will try and do this way with all my future airlocks. Because that was about 30 seconds. Now let's just see if going outside is just as quick as the other one. It'll probably take a little bit longer because my pressure's a bit higher inside. Although that sucks out pretty quickly. Nope, same time. 12 seconds. Cool. That was a worthwhile upgrade. I'm happy with that. I think that makes enough of a difference. So, since I'm getting hungry, I think it's time to blow something up. Oh, I left my furnace on. That's not helpful. Let's turn... before I do the explosion, let's save the game. Just empty that out since I was emptying it out. Gonna have to empty it out anyway. Save. Alright. So, my plan is put the output up and put the input up and just flow fuel straight through into the other system. So if we have a look at our tank, should now have a whole bunch of... Yep, we're up to 5. Oh, we could ignite off this. Will this ignite? Oh yeah. look at all the gases moving away. Still hasn't blown yet. Let's get some more fuel mix. I'm surprised this still hasn't blown. Oh, we don't have enough fuel in there because I ignited it. Alright, let's try and evacuate some of this pollutant. Yeah, I was expecting that ignition within the pipes might cause some issues. How are we looking? The radiators are really working overtime here. We're up to 9% hydrogen, 5% O2, but it still hasn't ignited.
Power low.
Alright, let's pump some through. Oh, yeah, it's igniting in there. Because the temperature's going up. When do these explode? Because the H2 and O2 went down significantly when I opened up there. Wow. This system's more resilient than I was led to believe. Whoa! Okay. There it goes. I think I just exploded my furnace. There she blows. I think I'm basically out of fuel. Yeah, I'm out of fuel. Well, that ignited in my face. Yeah, it just evaporated. I was expecting to at least get knocked around by that. That's fascinating. You can technically ignite fuels in a tank safely. What? No pipe ruptured. That's the thing. There's no pipe rupture. The only thing that happened was the furnace exploded. So this is all still airtight. The whole thing. Huh. I honestly thought that igniting a fuel mix within pipes or within a tank would cause it to explode. But I guess not. Oh, well, that was a learning experience, if nothing else. Yeah, I imagine if you ignite within a system that's already high pressure, the ignition raises the temperature and therefore the pressure, so you'll then get a rupture. But with my system being so low pressure, there was virtually no risk of that, no matter how much fuel mix went through. Given how much I've mined, clearly putting it all through was not going to be an issue, which is kind of cool that I built with an unintentional safety margin that large. Huh. Huh. Oh well. Fascinating. That is. Next time I'm obviously going to be moving my production facilities up into this section here where I'll have them nicely laid out. I'll do all the upgrades to all the different modules. I'll build my mining goggles. I'll build a better suit. I'll do all that stuff, which I'm looking forward to having better equipment. I also would like to put some sort of outer shell on this building so it looks complete. I think it'd be cool to have this building look like it's actually finished and, you know, put supports under it and stuff like that. Because then once that's done, I've got my furnace area underneath the base and I can then start building the greenhouse on top. But I suspect what I'm going to have to do is build some solar panels, possibly on the roof of this facility. Glass them in, or build... Actually, I can build the heavy ones that don't need to be glassed in. Yes. So I'll build like 4 heavy ones on the top of here so that we start getting some increased solar output. I am realizing now that I designed this building in the wrong orientation. I should have made it go
Jetpack on.
long ways, go north-south, so that I could place panels all the way along the top and not have them obstruct each other. I'm tempted to put multiple rows of panels down, even though they will obstruct each other a bit at dawn and dusk. I think it could be worth it for the power that they'll get outside of those little windows. So I think that could be a good place to start, is get the power up there and then move the production inside, or move the production things up here and then build the solar panels. And then build a chute that goes from the furnace into this building. You'll need frames to put up solar. Do they need to be supported? Okay, that's alright. Maybe I will just stick to 4 then, and I'll just put 4 frames across these 4. It's good to know. Oh, actually, that's what I could do. So my solar could be... I'm getting so distracted as I'm trying to wrap up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I could continue the frames out to the side here. Probably not at the roof height, but maybe bring them down to sort of this height. Bring them out this way, and then I'll have my massive row of protected solar. And yeah, I always do my solar in heavy cables because I have a tendency to expand it to a point where I produce so much power that they'll blow it. But I think having more power is a priority before I get the greenhouse. And then I can also in the production room put some big batteries, like the advanced station batteries, the ones that look like a server rack. So yeah, that I think is going to be a pretty good plan to go ahead with. And I'll try to find some time to do some mining before next week, which should probably happen, I think. I'll want to do some recording of Survival Impossible next week after doing so much wrong way up stuff this week. But I reckon I can find some time in amongst that. So yeah, there's production facility, there's solar panels, there's greenhouses, there's so much more. I will be back with another stream. Actually, it's probably going to be Wrong Way Up, the finale. I think that's when I'm next live. And I'm excited. It should be really, really fun. So there's all that and plenty more to come. And I will see you then. Thanks for coming, everybody.